Greetings viewers and subscribers. Now, before we start today's journey, we are going to show you a video. This video, it was recorded at a supermarket, downtown Savlamar. That supermarket is next door to the NCB Bank, along Great George's Street. Now, that lady, she went into the supermarket and she was buying some items. The man you're seeing beside her, he realized that the lady, she had a lot of money in her purse. If you look on the video good, you can see that he used his bag as a distraction and stole the lady's purse. We are also going to slow down the video so you can see exactly what took place. The amount that was in the lady's purse that this hoodlum stole is over 66,000 Jamaican dollars. Watch the video carefully. We haven't been able to obtain any headshot of this person, but somebody should be able to recognize him from the clothing he was wearing. If you know this person, just make a call to the police. 876-955-2758. This lady, very hard-working lady, and this hoodlum went into the lady's bag and stole her money. This took place on New Year's Eve, Friday, December 31, 2021. Look at the video carefully. If you know this person, you should be able to recognize him. Please, if you know who he is, contact the police. Now, in today's journey, we are heading towards Santa Cruz in the parish of St. Elizabeth. We are starting this journey at Dunbar's River in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. We are going to be driving in the sun because it was an early morning commute. So sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, let me take time out to say Happy New Year to everyone. We have lived to see 2022. 2021 was a challenging year. Yesterday, we told you that the parish of St. James was second in the amount of murders committed in Jamaica in 2021. We also told you that the parish of Westmoreland was fourth. Now, St. James, they closed out with a bang yesterday. They had a double murder. Westmoreland, they started out with a bang. They had 3 murders early this morning. The murder in Westmoreland, very, very intriguing. You're going to want to stick around for that story. We have the full details as to what took place and why it took place. Stand by for that. But first up, and before we go there, the murder in Montego Bay, we are getting some exclusive reports as to what took place and why it took place. We are working on that story and we are going to go into the details tomorrow, Sunday, January 2, 2022. Stand by for that. But first up, we are learning that a man is about 59 years old. He's lucky to be alive. This man is a mason and he lives in the parish of St. James. We are told that last night, Friday, December 31, 2021, about 7:30 p.m., this man, he was on duty. What this man does is he operates a taxi, but he only does call pickup. So, the transportation company that he works for, they will get the call as to who want to pick up, and then they would call out to ask which driver is available and dispatch them. So this man, he got a call to pick up 2 men at Iron Shore in Montego Bay and to drop them off at Ryan Park, also in Montego Bay. So the gentleman, he proceeded to Iron Shore where he picked up 2 men. He was in the process of transporting the 2 men to Ryan Park when the vehicle that he was driving developed mechanical problems. This took place right at the entrance of the Ryan Park housing scheme. The man who was driving the car, he came out and took out the keys out of the car. The men who were in the car, one sitting in the back and one sitting in the front, they became boisterous and told the man to hand over the keys for the car to them. The man, he refused from handing over the keys for the car. One of the men, he pulled a gun from his waist and opened fire at the driver of this car. The man, he managed to escape his attackers. The two hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. Now, the police were called in, and the AD wagon that this gentleman was driving, it was shut up. It had 4 gunshot holes to the car. Now, we can't say for sure if these men, they were actually shooting at the driver of the car, or they just wanted to shut up the car because they were upset or something. Because if they wanted to shoot this driver, they could have easily done it. Do you agree or not? But the fact of the matter is, the car, it was found by the police shut up, and 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So this driver is lucky. The Barrett Town Police, we are told, they are carrying out investigation. So if there's any development, we will be updating this story. I know. It sounds foolish, not true? Yeah, man, it sounds stupid and it sounds foolish. But that's the stage where we are, you know. That's the stage where we are in Jamaica. Men draw a gun for any and everything. Everybody, or most people, they have access to a gun. So no care how simple you see somebody look. Yes, them have access to a gun. And a lot of them, the least little thing, they are gonna brandish it. Now, I am sure you have seen the videos being circulated. 2 men were shot and killed in Montego Bay early yesterday morning. Friday, December 31, 2021, minutes after 7 o'clock. It is said that 2 men, one of them, his name is Jermaine Evans. He's 34 years old and he was a municipal police. He lived at Jansal in St. James. His uncle, Tajay Stewart, aged 46 years old. He also lived at Jansal. They were driving in a red Toyota Isis motorcar when this motorcar, it was shut up. The hoodlums who shot them up, they made good their escape. The police were called and both men, they were taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where both of them, they were pronounced DEAD. Now, I'm not gonna say anything else about this story because like I promised you at the start of the video, we have some information that we are working on. And tomorrow, we are gonna be giving you the full story as to what took place and why it took place. Stand by for that and ensure that you join us tomorrow for the details. In this next story, Westmoreland. This one took place early this morning. Saturday, January 1, 2022, about 12:30 a.m. It took place along the Sheffield Main Road, right in the vicinity of the Ricky Jackson farm. We are told that a man, his name is Derrick Sterling. Derrick, he's 28 years old and he's a farmer of Retreat District in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, Derrick, he was riding his black special motorcycle along the Sheffield Main Road. He was accompanied by a pillion. Now, this motorcycle, it was heading towards Retreat. We are told that another motorcycle with 2 men aboard pulled up. The pillion, he brandished a gun and fired 1 shot, hitting Derrick. Derrick, he was hit in his head back. The motorcycle fell. Both Derrick and his passenger, they fell off the motorcycle. The hoodlum who shot Derrick, he came off the motorcycle, searched Derrick and took away his cellular phone. He then took up the motorcycle and both hoodlums rode away. The man who was on the motorcycle, when they fell off the motorcycle, he ran away and made good his escape. He was the person who raised an alarm and the police attended to the scene and Derrick, he was taken to the Savlamar Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, there's a lot of that going on in Westmoreland. Hoodlums riding up on motorcycle and shooting other people or pointing gun on them and taking away their motorcycle. So, motorcyclists, you must be careful. There's a lot of that, too much of that going on, especially in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, if you are here and you are watching this video, if you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that whenever we post a new video, you will be notified. And once again, Happy New Year to you. It's a joy to be here to see 2022. Now in the final story for today, Westmoreland again. Westmoreland again. The man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Damar Martin. He was popularly called DAMS. Now let me tell you something about DAMS. DAMS is a shatter. Some years ago, 9-10 years ago, there was a lot of shooting, murders, etc. going on in the Cornwall Mountain area. DAMS, he was the main perpetrator of the violence that was taking place. I remember an incident where he pulled a man out of a taxi, and in front of everybody, about 4 other persons were in the taxi. He shot that man dead. DAMS, he has been in and out of jail. Before I tell you anything else about DAMS, that other man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Tajay Stewart. Now, Tajay was a good Christian child. We are told that Tajay, he grew up in the church. He lost his way and found himself in the chopping line game. He started sparring with some people. Tajay was very black, so that photograph, him white out. Now let me continue with DAMS. DAMS went to prison. He went to prison some years ago. He was recently released from prison. Now, since his release from prison, he has been living in Kingston. But he went to Westmoreland last night, New Year's Eve, to visit his family. A man, he's also a hoodlum. His name, well, he goes by the name Wagan. Wagan has been a terrorist in the Cornwall Mountain area. It is said that he has been pointing gun on people. Up to last week, we are told, he robbed a driver. I'm not sure if it's bread or something that driver sells, but he robbed that driver last week. Wagan, it is said, he has a tendency of feeling up the young girl's bottom. It is said that sometime last week, he touched one of DAMS' relatives' bottom. So when DAMS went to Westmoreland last night, the relative told him what Wagan did. There was a party being held at Cornwall Mountain last night, and DAMS, it is said that he saw Wagan at the party. Remember this, DAMS, Wagan, all of them were very, very good friends. Up to last night, they were very good friends. So DAMS, he went to Wagan and he told him what the relative told him. Wagan, he's now the bad man in the place. So he run away DAMS and tell DAMS that fame badness catch cold. And me, Wagan, I run things now. DAMS, he didn't take kindly to it. Anyway, the party finished and everybody went home. DAMS, he and Tajay and another man, they went to Wagan's house. Well, we are not sure if it is his house, but they went somewhere where they saw Wagan. DAMS, he pulled a gun and opened fire at Wagan. We are told that Wagan, he received a gunshot wound to his neck. DAMS tried to squeeze again, but his gun stuck. Wagan, he had a gun on him, so he pulled his gun and opened fire. Remember, we told you that it was 3 persons who went to confront Wagan. DAMS and Tajay, they were hit, and it is said that they died on the spot. We are not sure whether or not the 3rd person was hit, but he ran away. Wagan, we are told, he ran away into some bushes. We are not sure whether or not he's still alive or if the police find him, but if anything else, we are going to be updating the story tomorrow. But that is how this incident took place. DAMS, he decided that he was going to defend his relative who Wagan was terrorizing. At the end of it, 3 of them were shot. Well, 3 that we know of so far. DAMS and Tajay, they are gone. We are not sure whether or not Wagan is still here with us, but tomorrow we are going to be updating the story. The mayhem continues. Bless and love, everybody.